7. The opening event here, Nath, which way are you going?
I went 3, 5, 1 and 7. I got Mapunga Scarlet on top. She hasn't done anything wrong in her 2 career starts today. I think if she can get across the middle tracking St Nifty in the early stages and she's able to take control of the lead going to the post the first time, I think she possesses the most upside and the most ability. So I did settle with her on top, number 3, Mapunga Scarlet. For second, I put in number 5, Cooper's Legacy. He's a bit of a get-back, run-home type, but his form around the Meadows of recent times been very consistent, continues to post somewhere around the 30 and 20 mark. And if there's a little bit of scrimmage up front, I think it could be the one just smoking the pipe in the back half of the field and making his run late. The third, number 1, St Nifty, well drawn, good winner at the track and distance last week. If he can hold the front, he's a hard greyhound to get past. Then for 4th, I put in number 7, Zipping Thorong. I thought her run last week was quite good. She's got to do it off a wide draw here, which makes it a bit difficult, but it's got plenty of upside. 3, 5, 1 and 7, my numbers in the first at the Meadows.
Thanks, Nate. Dan Hibbert, our caller, is also going for the 3, and I put Mapunga Scarlet on top. Very good box dog, promising pup, well drawn, could give him something to chase again. Zipping Theron, number 7. Look, I really thought the win over here, over the 603 runs back was good and led all the way over the 530 and 23 prior to that. St Nifty, number 1, dominant winner this track and distance, last start in 30 and 20. And I put in Karuji, number 4, place that he's passed through this track and distance will be strong late. So my numbers are 3, 7, 1 and 4, and Nathan's are 3, 5, 1 and 7. The first on Phoenix night. Dan Hibbert's our man upstairs. Let's head to him.
Tonight. So they're at the start. So the runners are about to move in for race number 1. grv.org.au/race data. Mapunga Scarlet the favourite, but it is a good race to kick off proceedings. Huge crowd rolling in, and it's going to get bigger and bigger as the evening progresses. It was huge here last year, and if it's not any bigger, I'd be very, very surprised. 260 Mapunga Scarlet will go the favourite for the first of the night. The first on party night at the Phoenix. They're set. And away, and Mapunga Scarlet was only fair to begin, but really good acceleration. Look at it go. Mapunga Scarlet found the front. St Nifty through to second. Zipping Theron got across to third. Then came Ascendic Static railing through. Poor Harris was next. Then Cooper's Legacy. Well back Money Palace. And last of all was Karuji. But Mapunga Scarlet leads the way. And it's 4 in front of St Nifty. Ascendic Static gets to third past Zipping Theron. But it's Mapunga Scarlet in front. Getting a little bit tired. Needs the line and gets it. Mapunga Scarlet won the first, beat Ascendic Static and St Nifty. 4th in Zipping Theron. A gap then to Money Palace alongside Poor Harris. Then Karuji and Cooper's Legacy. And the time on the first is 30 and 11.
Mapunga Scarlet, third start, second win. Nick, she was pretty good.
Yeah, well, early pace definitely helps in races, especially with that style. It's a very tight start.
Indeed. Now, your parents, being Jeff Britton and Angela Langton, I'm sure they're whining and dining up in the Total Container Solutions marquee. Do you get a chance at all tonight to have a spell and soak into that?
I've got 4 dogs to handle tonight, but yeah, I'll try and get there as much as I can. I'm sure they're probably not even here yet anyways.
Well, you've been great, mate. She's been even better. Enjoy the night.
Thank you very much.
Nick Britton there, guys, after Mapunga Scarlet takes out the first on Phoenix night.
Oh, yeah. Dominant win, Nathan. Got away evenly and then just put the afterburners on and going past the post the first time it was all over.
Yeah, the acceleration that she showed was first class, wasn't it? Only began moderately, but then was able to pick herself up and really get motoring and then still post 5.12. So all 3 career starts here at the track and distance ran 5.12 to the mark. So runs in a pretty straight line as well. Disco and had to navigate her way around the wide running St Nifty in the early stages too. So certainly didn't get everything in her favour, but was able to put the afterburners on, as you touched on, get going down the back, post 17 and 83, and then not overstrong at the back end. We've seen that last week when she was run down in the maiden final, but still 30 and 10 after doing a little bit of work. It's a first-class run. Grant's only had 3 career starts, 2 wins and a minor placing. She's a greyhound on the up, and Jeff Britton and Barry Smith, the breeder, will be very happy with the way Mapunga Scarlet has kicked off her racing career.
3, 8, 1 and 7. 3, 8, 1 and 7. the numbers on the opener. That run home 12 and 28 and 30 and 11. And there's the 3 looking pretty pleased with herself. And there's only 3 starts now and has really run so well at all 3 of them. So very, very promising pup.
Very consistent too, as we touched on. 5-12, all 3 runs, and then ran 30 and 15, 30 and 18 last week, and then 30 and 10 tonight. So holding a really good form line, really consistent early speed, and really consistent overall. So she's a March 23 whelping as well. Disco, she's only 20 months of age, so she's got plenty of upside, plenty of improvement, plenty of maturity to come. But she's kicked off her racing campaign in fine style, and she'll continue on her winning way.
Okay, 3 the white takes out race number 1 here at the Meadows. Race number 10 is the Group 1, the Phoenix, $1.65 million overall, $1 million to the winner. And what we're going to do, we're going to show you replays of most of the runners in some of the lead-up races and some of the most recent races. And what we're going to do is we're going to kick off by having a look at Scalacci. Now, Scalacci is the defending champion. Jihad Taugi sold his pizza shop just the other day in his full-time retirement. This is box 7 in the Melbourne Cup heat, Nath.
Yeah, this was most probably the start of his somewhat turnaround of form the last couple of months. He was fair to begin off the wide draw, and he's been fair to begin a few times prior to this Melbourne Cup heat. But he was able to show the acceleration that we know that he possesses and carve over, and then put a big gap. He didn't run the arms off the clock in that run. He ran 30 and 21. But what really took notice for me was the 4.97 he posted in the Melbourne Cup. He was most probably a quarter of a length away from getting to the front and avoiding that scrimmage. And if he can do that here tonight, where we know he can hit the lids at the Meadows, he's got the pole draw. He couldn't have asked for a better draw in a race of this quality. And I just think he's coming together at the right stage at the right time, Scalacci, and I think he gets every opportunity to go back-to-back for Jihad Taugi, Scalacci in the Phoenix tonight.
All right, well, I tip big energy in the Melbourne Cup. I'm going to stick with him tonight. Jackie Greeno knows a thing or two about winning big races, winning the Phoenix, and big energy. We're going to have a look at the Melbourne Cup heat from box number 3. He ran 29.14.
Yeah, it's most probably a good replay to have a look at because he wasn't able to find the top initially, and I don't think he's going to find the top here tonight, but what he was able to do was camp third and sit on the fence and then be too strong late. I think that's going to have to be the same case for him tonight if he's going to win. I don't think he can go with the speed that's drawn out wide and most probably underneath him, but he'll be relying on just sitting back. We know he's going to be strong at the back end of his race. If he can just position going through the catching pen,